Hi guys, it's me, Tekknowgerl. Um, I thought I'd do a walk today. Um, I haven't really been walking, and I guess I'll tell you why while we're walking. So it's about 1:30, 20 minutes after 1, and let's go. It's not too bad out here. It's not bad at all. So guys, I decided that I wanted to get out. I wasn't gonna walk today actually. Um, that's why I'm out here so late. Excuse me while I get my phone situated. I gotta connect my Bluetooth. Not too bad out here at all. I, br- I brought my I'm sorry. I brought my gloves. I'm wearing my coat. Okay, we can get started. So here's the deal. I've been afraid to go outside, and I didn't really say anything to my daughter about it, but I think I'm watching too much social media stuff because wow, people are doing stuff to folks on the streets, and sorry, and really I don't know, I'm just scared to go outside. And I know that's got to do with the fact that I haven't been taking my medication, that's doctor prescribed for these kinds of issues that I've been having. My mental health hasn't been all that great, and I really don't want to concern Brittany with it, because she's getting ready for the wedding and everything. And well, so I haven't really said anything to her, but I don't know. I see the coyotes on the base, and that doesn't really bother me as much because I know I can go off base. But I think the thing that scares me the most is being off base, because I live in a neighborhood that's predominantly Filipino, and they act a certain kind of way when I'm out. Oh, they have the gate closed today. Oh, this is Martin Luther King Day, huh? Yeah. So I'm probably not going to be able to get into the base if I go around to Woodley. So we'll just walk up to Haskell. Ordinarily, you guys know that I would go up to Woodley and come in through the Woodley entrance / exit. But because we're closed today, or the base is closed, that entrance is not open. So we'll just go up to Haskell and walk up to the vet center, and then we'll come back. So I've been spending my days really just sitting around my place. I've been out a couple of days since the last time I posted a video, but the last video that I posted, that was the last time I walked, and I know it's against what I had planned, which was to be in shape for Brittany's wedding. I was gonna walk, and so I was like, man, I've been walking for a year, and I think there's a little bit more that I need to do. I have lost weight, but I did fall back on, pull back on the exercises that I was doing. So I said, well, let me get back into it and see, because I have 5 months now to get it together. But she got me, Brittany that is, she got me a jigsaw puzzle for Christmas and a couple other things. But the jigsaw puzzle is, I guess, the most exciting thing that she got me. Last Christmas, she got me the Stealth Plankster, which, I used it for a little while and then I stopped. And I think, the fact that I stopped, I think that's why I'm getting back my little belly. But I know what needs to be done now. Shout out to my new subscribers, official. I'm sorry, honey, I don't know your whole name, but I'll put a link to his channel in my description box. He does mukbangs, and also I think it's a Journey with Me. I can't remember her full name either. I had them written down, but I had already gotten out here, so forgive me, both of you guys. I'll put a link to your channel down in the description as well. And she does mukbangs also. And I think her name is Jana. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. Jana or Jonah. She's a mukbanger too, and she eats some good stuff. But what's interesting is both of these folks, I not met them, but I got in touch with their channels because there was some drama going on in the mukbang community. And well, I hadn't been walking, and it just seemed like something to pass the time. So I had, gone to a bunch of different mukbang channels trying to get the info or the details of the drama. But in my search or my quest for answers, I came across a lot of channels. Some were mukbangs and some were other kinds of channels, but they really had to do with discussing to do with the mukbang community. So yeah, that was that was a trip. But I had to catch myself because I started getting caught up in, making comments in live videos. So I said, let me get out of this before somebody come for me. Let's see. Sorry, I had to check my camera. Well, let's see. I've been doing the puzzle. Like I said, I haven't seen my doctor yet this year. So I don't know what's going to go on when I finally do make an appointment. But I've been, taking my medications for, my congestive heart failure and high blood pressure. To just keep myself healthy by way of medications. But, exercise, eating right, and, drinking plenty of water, staying hydrated. You can't beat that for trying to be healthy. Nothing new is going on in my building. I want to shout out to Team Mojo. Sorry, honey, I forgot your name. I haven't really been paying much attention to, my channel. I just noticed the other day that I had new subscribers, and I said, well, these people took the time to subscribe to my channel, so I should at least post the video so I can kind of give you guys an idea of what I do. Basically, I started this walk and talk channel because I didn't have anybody to walk with me, just to stay in shape or get into shape. And so I had started off walking around a track. We have a track on base. And I don't know, I just kind of wanted to venture out. Just walking around in a circle was kind of boring for me. I still do it. I think a couple of videos I had done it, but I find myself leaving the track and then walking around on base. So when I was just on the track, I wanted to talk to somebody. I didn't have anybody to talk to. And I don't know where I got the idea from, but I said, well, let me post a video on my YouTube channel. At that time, I had, I think it was about 5 to 7 subscribers. And I don't know, it just seems like the more videos I posted, the more people seem to be interested. And I couldn't understand that. I still don't understand how people find me. Like Team Mojo, I don't know how you found me, and I always forget to ask you, but if you watch this video, if you remember, tell me how you came across my channel. It would be interesting to know. So I hope everybody had a happy new year, because what I did for New Year's, I had some black-eyed peas because one of my neighbors told me that if you eat black-eyed peas and I think something else on New Year's Day, that it's gonna bring you luck throughout the year. So I went ahead and I had some. I don't know that I've had luck. I haven't really been outside, so I can't really tell you if I've had luck or not, good or bad. Let's see, what else do I want to tell you guys about? I've still been, weighing myself every day, and I'm still, eating smaller portions. And, now I'm walking again. I'm hoping that this walk here will do the trick as far as kickstarting me on my walk and talk journey again, because I kind of conked out or stalled. We have on base here, we have a canteen, and we have a mini PX. We don't have a commissary, but unfortunately, the canteen, which is like a restaurant, but it's more like a cafeteria, I guess you could call it. Well, apparently they are not doing enough business, and so they're going to be open until January 31st, and then they're going to close it down. But they said that they're going to have a food truck that comes in, I guess, for the people who work here, because where we are is in the middle, smack dab in the middle of a residential zone. So there are no stores or fast food restaurants within a mile. They're all at least a mile away. And so, I'll take that back, 0.7 miles. That's the closest one. So, the people who work here, if they have cars, yeah, they can go and get something to eat. But the ones who don't have cars, and of course the people who live here, such as myself, who don't have cars, we ordinarily use the canteen if we're hungry. If I haven't been grocery shopping, or if I feel like I want something but I don't want to cook, then I could just go up to the canteen and get something. They have like fried chicken and burgers and Subway sandwiches and things like that. So, so they are putting this food truck on the base for people who may want some lunch and don't have a way to get off base to go get it. So that's interesting. One of my good neighbors passed away, and I don't know if I told you guys this or not, but I had a neighbor. His name was Norbert, and he was an old school veteran. Yeah, he was old though. He was an older guy. And then Randy. Now, you guys have seen Randy in a couple of my videos. I avoided him because he wouldn't find a problem in asking personal questions. And I don't like to share my personal business with everyone, and so I would avoid him. He had a a little pit bull, a little black, not little, he was big actually, but he had a pit bull that he used to walk around, and I guess somebody adopted him. I haven't seen the dog, but Randy passed away. It turns out he had cancer, and so, you know, I was kind of sad to hear that. I have a new case manager. Her name is Demelia, something like that. And I thought I'd go down here, you know, going through the back and meet her, see what she's talking about. Ooh, I'm sweating. Maybe I shouldn't have worn this jacket. But everything is pretty much the same. I went ahead and signed back up for Netflix, and well, specifically to watch this movie called A Fall from Grace or something like that. It's a Tyler Perry movie, and it was kind of interesting. It had a nice twist at the end. So if you guys have Netflix, check that one out. And right now, I'm binge watching while I'm doing my puzzle, The Crown. And that's the one about Queen Elizabeth. So I've been watching that one. It's scandalous, honey. Not as scandalous as the other one I was watching, Downton Abbey, but that one was scandalous. But like I said, The Crown is not as deep. More interesting than anything. Well, I don't think we walked for 30 minutes, guys, but at least I got out. I'm not going to record my new case manager, so I'll turn you guys on after I meet her, okay? We'll go on in. I forgot this is the Martin Luther King Day, so they're probably off today. But not to worry. I will meet her, and I will give her a chance, because you guys know how I am about meeting new people. I'm not really good with it. Possibly because I don't trust people easily, and especially these case managers, because they come and they go. I've had 4 since I've lived here, and I've only been here 4 years. And here we are. All right, you guys. That wasn't too bad, huh? We're back, and I'm still alive. So I'm gonna go ahead and try to get this uploaded before the end of the day because I have a new software, video editor. So I'm still getting accustomed to it. But thank you guys for coming on that short walk with me, and hopefully I'll see you in the next one. Bye!